Right. Hey guys, how's everybody doing today? So hopefully everybody's doing great. So I got another good question today, and it's an interesting question here. So it says, "Hey Mark, can you talk more about opening the third eye? What is the third eye? How does it work? Is it fact or is it myth that the third eye can connect us to spiritual worlds, such as higher meditations, astral projections, etc." Okay, yes. So the third eye is a gland. It's known as your pineal gland. It's located right above here. It's naturally, it gets calcite crystals. The third eye, the thing about the third eye, its basic job is to create what's called melatonin. So melatonin is what you sleep, make you sleep. It's also in charge of like your mood, depression, etc. But the third eye also contains what's called piezoelectric crystalline structures. So what these crystals, these tiny piezoelectricity crystals do is they're conductors of energy. So the third eye is a energy conductor. So when your third eye is open, you have higher intuition, you can connect more with your subconscious mind, you can actually astral project from your body, you can start to remote view, and all of these things are possible. Now look, if you're watching this and you're saying, wait a minute, this stuff don't seem right. This stuff, what do you mean? I can astral project, I can leave my body, I can go into another universe, another planet, and remote view, I can see other things of that sort. All of this is contained in the spiritual, in the third eye, the pineal gland. So, science doesn't say this, science doesn't say that. I thought you were like a science guy and a quantum physics guy. How could you talk about this, like what they call pseudoscience things about these spiritual stuff? Well, let me break it down and teach you something. Okay, first of all, a lot of our science is practically incomplete. Consciousness, for example, no one can figure out what consciousness is. They can't measure it. They have ideas, theories, but it's there, you're aware of it. Science can't figure that out. There's a lot of stuff science can't figure. The way science works is, if they can't measure it, they don't research it. Point blank. There's no money in it. But if you can experience it, then it's a big deal. So the CIA had a document where they examined consciousness, and they basically, CIA document, unclassified document, which basically says that I'm gonna make it very simple and layman's term for you. The CIA document says that our consciousness is projected through like an illusion, like a hologram, and it's affected by how we think and our thoughts, and we bring things in, and we create or render things based on consciousness. And that's what CIA discovered and said. Now, the third eye, let me teach you something. Once your third eye is open, you become more powerful in manifesting. And you can open your third eye organically or naturally. And I'll tell you real quickly how to do that. When you visualize and you meditate, you're going to activate and open up your third eye. Point simple. The more you visualize, the more you meditate, you'll open your third eye. Now, is it possible to attract something that's not on the same vibration as you? No. You're not going to attract something that you're not in a vibrational match with. I'll talk about that in a minute. But just for you guys who are like curious about this, did you know in the 1960s, the U.S. and the Soviet Union were in a race for mind consciousness, and the Soviet Union put a program where they had remote viewers. These people were using their minds, and they were actually viewing real-time event in the U.S., and the U.S. found out about it. They invested about $23 million. At that time, that's a lot of money. And one of the best remote viewers, if you know him, his name is Inga Swan. They had remote viewers sit, and they would sit there and they would remote view bases in another country, serial numbers on the submarines. How is that possible? But it's possible because everything is connected, it's entangled. There's no separation between time and space. It's all a perception of it. So when you get your third eye open, that's when all the magic happens. So that's basically the pineal gland. When you visualize, when you meditate, you'll start to activate it more and more. Also, if you spend time in nature, get plenty of sun, it'll open up your third eye. Plenty of sleep, open up your third eye. And also, you can also massage your third eye right here. All you gotta do is go like this, clockwise and counterclockwise, like you do like 30 seconds one way, 30 seconds another way, right before you go to bed. That helps to stimulate the blood flow to the gland, and it opens the gland up. And when you open that up, that's your mirror to the ether or the other universe. Now, when it comes to about manifesting stuff, guys, yeah, you will always manifest. Okay, you're gonna always manifest or attract what you are a vibrational match for. Point blank. So, if you're saying to yourself, damn, man, I know I want good stuff in my life, Mark, but why am I attracting negative stuff? Because you just told me that I only attract things I'm a vibrational match for. But I'm thinking positive. I'm always doing positive stuff. I mean, I'm like, you know, I'm doing my meditation, I'm visualizing, but yet I'm attracting what I don't want. So I don't know if this law is correct, because you're saying that, you know, you can only attract what you are on a match with, which you're not on a match, which is not going to come into your reality. Yes, it's true. So let me teach you and enlighten you on something. You don't have one mind. Did you know you got 3 minds? 3? Uno, dos, tres. Yeah, you got 3 minds. Want me to tell you what they are? First mind, conscious, logical, analytical, reasoning, judging, intellect. How's ego? 1 mind. That's number 1. Number 2, critical divide. Gateway between the conscious subconscious. Takes information from the conscious, seeks approval from the subconscious. The bodyguard between both minds, called critical divide. Critical divide is in charge of when a kid develops in the neonatal state, when they start to develop their critical thinking. It's called a critical divide. See, 2 minds, okay? 3 mind, third mind, subconscious, illogical mind. How many of you knew that? Okay? 3 minds. I didn't teach you that, right? Look at that. Okay, so you know you got 3 minds. So back to the question now. Why do I attract what I don't want? That's the analytical mind, correct? So you asked me a question. First part of the mind is conscious. Yes, there you go. Conscious, critical divide, subconscious. Many of you know about the conscious and the subconscious, but you don't know about the critical divide. So let me tell you a little about the critical divide, because that gets overlooked. The critical divide. The simplest way to look at the critical divide is this. Let's imagine you are going out to a nightclub or a night scene or somewhere, okay? You're going to this party. You, the person that's going, you are the conscious mind. All right? So let's put yourself as a conscious mind. So you're going to this party. At this party, this club or this venue, before you go into the club, there is a bouncer, the security guy. What does the security guy do? The security guy will check you to make sure you don't have any bad stuff, weapons or anything, right? If everything checks out, he lets you into the club. The club, inside the club, is your subconscious mind. Okay, so when you go in a club, you see stuff you want, you get drinks, it's nice, you're chilling. That's called the subconscious mind. The critical divide is the bodyguard of that. So let's try to make it simple for you. So the conscious mind is you walking. Critical divide is the conscious mind. The critical divide, the conscious mind, you walking. Critical divide is the bodyguard, the bouncer. The club is the subconscious. So let me show you how it works in real time. So let's say you're going to the club, and you get to the bouncer. The bouncer, something about you that the bouncer doesn't feel. He's not going to let you in. As a matter of fact, the bouncer may you may say to the bouncer, hey man, I come here all the time. Go ask the guy, he's seen me before. He said, bouncer says, hold on. Yo, hey, do you know such and such? Says, nah, we're not going to let him in tonight. Bouncer says, sorry man, you got to go to another spot. This is what happens when when a conscious mind wants something, like say you want to go in there, you go into your conscious mind and say, hey man, I want to make some money. And the bouncer says, all right, let me check with the subconscious. Hey, he says he wants to make some money. Can you make more money? The subconscious says, Nah, man, inside of here, all I got, my program here is that lack or scarcity. We're not good at making money. So he can't come in. So boss says, sorry, man, the boss says you can't come in. That's the conscious, critical divide, and the subconscious. See how it works? So now to answer your question, so now you know you have more than one mind. So when you're attracting things that you don't want in your life, even though you're thinking positive, there must be another mind at work, right? Remember, you don't. So the mind that's susceptible and the mind that's responsible is the subconscious mind. So even though you want something positive and you want something good in your life, that's fine, because your conscious mind, you were able to choose and you started to think differently now. That's good. But the subconscious mind didn't change. So even though you want something good, you're going to attract something bad, because the subconscious mind is still tuned to the negative program. And the subconscious is more powerful than the conscious. Let's talk about the powers of the mind. The conscious mind, 10% power. The subconscious mind, 95% power. The critical divide, a little bit of power, but the critical divide takes more information from the subconscious than the conscious mind. So the critical divide will always check with the subconscious to see if this matches what you want. Hey, this person here, up in his conscious mind, he's doing pretty good, you know. He's thinking more positive, he's making steps. So that's a critical divide talking. Say, okay, you're doing good, let me check. Hey, subconscious, you know, this guy's improved, man. This girl's improved. You know, they're focusing more on good stuff. The subconscious don't care. It's just going to say, let me see what I got. Let me see what the program is. Oh, the program is, even though up there they're changing, down here he didn't do anything to change. So I got to go with the program. I'm going to make him do whatever it is that I program. And this is why you attract what you don't want. Now you see how it works, right? So, how do you fix it? How do you fix it? That's an easy answer. How do you fix manifesting what you do want to match? You know the answer is? Reprogram the subconscious. Go into your unconscious. Go into your subconscious and now change the program. You change the program by introducing new thought and habit patterns. You change the program by visualizing new empowering things, by focusing, by meditation, by visualization. Do you see how it works now? So if you're out there and you're not getting what you want, your vibration is off on the wrong frequency. By the way, check this out. You get your vibration not from your conscious mind. Your vibration will always come from your subconscious mind. The only thing you get from your conscious mind is the awareness and the experience of what's going on in the moment. Everything is going to come from the subconscious. The vibration comes from the subconscious, the frequencies embedded in the universe. Why does the vibration come from the subconscious? Because that's where your emotions are. Energy in motion equals vibration. So how you think, how you feel changes the vibration, and it goes to a particular frequency that has that whatever it is on it. Do you see this? I must go back to one thing though, because most people do not know this. And I know this is live here and a lot of people are coming in here on this TikTok. But I gotta stress it again, people. You do not have one mind. You have 3 minds. I said it. 3 faculties of decoding, experiencing, seeing reality. One of them you're only aware of at all times. And the one that you're aware of all times is the most limited one and has the less power. It is the conscious mind. You got the next mind is the critical divide. It takes information from the conscious and then goes to the third mind, which is the subconscious, which seeks information and see if it matches. So you will always manifest what your vibration is. So you got to go examine right now in your life and what's happening in your world. And if it's not matching up, even though you're in your regular mind, you're feeling good, you're thinking positive, but you're still not getting what you want, I just gave you the answer to fix it. It means your subconscious is out of alignment. So you go in now and you say, all right, man, damn. Okay, thank you, man. Now I see my issue. Everything I was doing it with my limited mind. So I got to go in now and change my subconscious, because Mark just taught me that my subconscious mind is the mind that creates my vibration. It's not my conscious mind. Yes, you can change your subconscious mind before bed, during sleep. So the easiest way for you to change your subconscious mind, you could just answer the question, is when you're sleeping. You can go pop in some subliminals. They're all over the YouTube everywhere now. And they have subliminals for feeling better, for making wealthy, for being more money, for being more positive, for having removed self-doubt. All these subliminals now, because what they do, the subliminals operate on a frequency that your brain oscillates in when you go to bed, which is the theta. So when you go to sleep at night, you can reprogram your subconscious mind with new maps of reality, new habits, new things. So when you get up in the morning and you do this for about 90 days, your subconscious mind now will have a different program now. So now when you're thinking positive in your regular head, your subconscious is acting positive below your head. So now they are what? Shaking hands. They're aligned. Alignment is the manifestation. Binaural beats are different than solfeggio frequencies. Yes, binaural beats, basically it oscillates from the right hemisphere to the left hemisphere. It's just different beats in 1.1. But they're the same. I mean, none is more powerful than the other. It just depends on what your unique style is. If the subliminals contain binaural beats, it's always recommended to use earphones. If they don't contain binaural beats, then you can use regular speakers on your phone, Bluetooth speakers, because the frequency go. One slight difference is the hertz of these frequencies, 9.6, something like that. Whatever hertz it is, it just makes it more susceptible to go into your subconscious. Binary beats are a little better, yes, for focus. But all you have to do is, any ones that are masked where you cannot hear the actual spoken affirmations are the best, because then they can bypass the critical divide. That's the second part of the mind that I just told you about. So you can so the subconscious has no blocks. It goes right in. That's basically what see, they made this technology, and the answer is given in this technology, and you're not even aware of it. Why do you think you have some subliminals that you can't hear the sound, you don't hear the music? The affirmations are in there. Those are the most powerful ones. The reason why is because they bypass your conscious and your critical divide. Remember, your conscious mind, decodes, experiences what's happening in the moment. So if it hears sounds, language, if it hears it, it's going to judge it, and the critical divide is going to judge as well. But if they can't hear it, they can't judge it. So if you can't hear it, only the subconscious can hear it. So what they do when they make these frequencies, they embedded the sound so low that you can't hear it, your critical divide can hear it, only your subconscious can hear it. So therefore, it has an easier flow. And remember how the subconscious works, people. Once something gets into the subconscious, there's no filter. It's going to make it a program by repetition. See how it works? So that's what I want to leave you with today. Just remember, you got 3 minds, the power of the pineal gland, and you will manifest what you're on a vibration with. When you want to change your vibration, you change how you think, how you feel, and you implement your subconscious. Once you get into your subconscious, the whole game changes for you. All right, see you again.